What's up, guys? Frank Ferrigno here, your peak performance and wellness coach. Today, I want to share effective nutrition tips for high performers. It's probably going to come at no surprise to you, but three of the top ones that I like are intermittent fasting, ketogenic diet, and carnivore diet. These are dietary approaches that I've used with clients, and they've really gained a lot of popularity and attention for their potential benefits, particularly on energy focus and peak performance, especially in the context of entrepreneurs, executives, athletes, and other high performers. So obviously, while individual responses may vary and there's no one size fits all approach when it comes to diet, I want to share why these three diets are the cornerstone of what I believe to be, a good starting point when it comes to nutrition. We'll start with intermittent fasting, right? It's going to create stable energy levels by, restricting your eating to certain windows. You're going to help regulate blood glucose levels. You're going to prevent these energy crashes and dips and that are, commonly associated with eating very frequently. So you'll notice enhanced mental clarity, especially while you're fasting. So, like in the morning, when you don't eat for a few hours, it's gonna increase production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotropic factor, which improves neuroplasticity, improves cognitive function, and you'll also notice optimized digestion because you're giving your digestive system a break. Reduced frequency of meals allows the digestive system to catch up and to get some rest, which could potentially improve nutrient absorption and overall gut health, which we know is super important. Next up is ketogenic diet. I think that the ketogenic diet or keto diet has gotten a really bad rap over the years, but it's been around actually for decades. And the thing is, when you're in a state of ketosis, which you could be from doing keto or also from fasting, believe it or not, you're relying on ketones from fat as the primary energy source. So when you're in this state of ketosis, you have ketones floating around the body, and your brain actually prefers ketones over glucose for more stable energy. And fun fact, when we're born, right, all babies are born in ketosis. So I thought that was interesting. So you'll notice, again, improved mental focus. You're going to notice reduced inflammation. So, people that are retaining a lot of water, you could see their face is really puffy or they look bloated all the time. Once you start to enter a state of ketosis, you'll notice that you sort of pee that all out and you look thinner and you feel thinner. People with high blood pressure notice improvements in the blood pressure. So that's really cool. And carnivore, I'll touch upon it briefly. I don't really do carnivore. I've tried it a couple times. I think it definitely has its place, especially in the autoimmune community. So if you have a lot of autoimmune issues, it might be worthwhile to explore an elimination diet. And carnivore is nothing more than an extreme elimination diet, eliminating everything besides, animal products. So it's simple, right? It's definitely easy for you to digest because there's only one thing to digest, right? It's like meat. And so eliminating plant-based foods can be beneficial if you have some sensitivities, digestive stress, bloating, stuff like that, potentially freeing up energy for other functions. And so some individuals report enhanced mental clarity when they're on carnivore, reduced brain fog, things like that. Although the mechanisms behind that, I really don't know, to be honest with you. They're not really fully understood. Although I think that it has to do with inflammation. For entrepreneurs, executives, high performers, these three nutrition strategies offer some potential benefits like efficiency, right? Um, when I'm intermittent fasting, I'm only eating twice a day. So this really simplifies meal planning and meal preparation. It saves me time. It saves me money. I'm super busy right now, so I couldn't imagine like having to think and worry about an additional thing such as like eating and snacking every 2 hours. Um, and also, like I mentioned, it's going to lower inflammation. So that's going to improve overall health. That's going to impact both physical and mental performance. And that's going to really help prevent a lot of disease. A lot of disease really stems from being super inflamed chronically, right? And then finally, stress resilience. Um, Having the metabolic flexibility, which we'll talk about actually in another video, promoted by these diets can enhance the body's ability to adapt to stress, which will support resilience in high pressure environments. Which, if you're a high performer, if you're an entrepreneur, an executive, you're no stranger to that. So it's crucial to note that I'm not saying that you have to always fast or you have to always eat in a ketogenic style. In fact, I practice this where I do eat, first of all, vegetables. So I do eat like an omnivore. I'm not carnivore, and also I sort of toggle in and out of ketosis. And I find that that's what works best for me. So you got to figure out what works best for you. So again, these are just like starting points to get you thinking. But these three nutrition strategies definitely should be in your tool belt if you're looking to level up your performance, if you're looking to have more energy, more focus, and more productivity. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below.